tonight is one of the greatest nights I've ever seen in boxing. Judgment Night. That's what I'm gonna put a hashtag for this video. Judgment Night. Hashtag Judgment Night. Errol Spence got his ass whooped. Put him in the dirt. Yeah, that's exactly what the man Errol Spence got put in the dirt tonight, man. This nigga's a cold fucking bum. He's fucking awful. He's terrible. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of that cold bum, the MVP of the NBA. I'm an NBA fan from as way back as I've actually been a boxing fan way before, longer than I've been an NBA fan. But I've been an NBA fan for 30 years. This motherfucker Errol Spence reminds me of Joel Embiid, a cold fucking bum. Tonight he got treated like Raggedy Ann. This nigga got fucking demolished tonight, man. He's fucking awful. Oh my gosh. What's the point of even doing a post fight review? You saw what happened tonight. You seen what happened tonight. Let somebody come lie to me that they gave this man Errol Spence any round in that fight. Even round one, he ain't win that fight. You saw that big left hook Errol Spence landed in the first round, the best punch of the first round. Guess what happened second round? Errol Spence bum ass gets dropped. He's fucking awful. I don't like these fellas. They fan base, they did this to me. And it's fucked up that they did this to me. But y'all did this to me, and I was rooting for for my man Bud Crawford from day one. I've liked him since Errol Spence, and he did what he had to do. Skills pay the bills. I've been watching boxing since the mid 80s. You heard? And I'm a young man. So imagine that. Put that in your calculator. I'm a young man, and I've been watching boxing since the mid 80s. Hector Camacho days, before I even knew who Mike Tyson was. Yeah. Undisputed fight. And you see what happened tonight. Errol Spence is a fucking cold bum, man. This fucking guy need to put insurance on his dentures. You need to put insurance on his dentures. Because that's the only thing he had to protect tonight. That's the only thing that kept him intact tonight was his dentures. This is because his soul got snatched. Oh my God, his soul got snatched. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did y'all see what we saw tonight on this undisputed fight? Y'all see what we seen tonight? Excellence. Excellence. I've been called it from day one. Bud Crawford gonna beat Errol Spence. I've never been shy about that. Y'all heard my breakdown and prediction? Put that thumbs up in this chat before you come in this joint. Just eavesdrop it. Stop the cap. Don't come in this joint eavesdropping. D-Marsh Boxing Channel ain't no fanboy channel. Nah, man. D-Marsh Boxing Channel is a boxing channel first and foremost. Anybody who knows real boxing and ain't no fanboy tugging on the next man's dick knows what's really good with this fight. And Bud Crawford got the skills to pay the bills. You think a man flat-footed like Errol Spence could fuck with a man like Bud Crawford? You crazy, boy. You got your rabbit ass mind. You seen what we seen tonight. If you gave Errol Spence any fucking round in this fight tonight, you don't care about your life. You're cheating yourself. You don't love yourself. You don't even love your kids. We seen what we seen tonight. But Crawford demolished this man. I gave the man Errol Spence respect in my breakdown and prediction. I said this shit would go the distance, and Bud Crawford would win on points, 8 rounds to 4. But that's not what we seen tonight. That's not what we seen tonight, man. God damn, I love boxing, man, and I seen this man Errol Spence get his ass handed to him. He ain't built like that, man. And his fans ain't built like that, man. His fans, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, his fans ain't never had a pops in their life. Real talk. And one time, sooner than later, nah, I'm not gonna go there. Anybody y'all could figure out what y'all thought I was gonna say. I'm not gonna go there. In due time, you know, time reveals all answers. But Crawford told y'all. He told not me, He even told Bud Crawford to his face. Time reveals all answers. He told Bud Crawford to his face, why would I fight you when I could go the easy route? I've harped on that for years on this YouTube channel. And that told me everything I needed to know. Bud Crawford will whoop this man's ass 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. Believe that. You know what I mean? Errol Spence. Errol Spence was the biggest hype job we've seen in boxing in a very long time. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Errol Spence is a fucking, oh my gosh, he's fucking awful. He's awful. Bud Crawford's a great fighter, but this man treated him like he's, oh my gosh, Raggedy Ann. He treated him like Raggedy Ann. This man just, this man just humiliated him in front of his whole family in devastating fashion. That Bud Crawford, man, Terrance Crawford is awful, man. I'm sorry, Errol Spence is awful. He's a bum. He's a cold bum. Yeah, B Marsh Boxing, I break down analytical shit, but not tonight. You know how y'all niggas disrespected the man Bud Crawford, called him top ranked Toby and all that nut ass shit. Tonight, this is for y'all. July 29th. We'll never forget it. These are dates like April 15th, 1985, Marvin Hagler versus the man, what's his name? Tommy Hearns. April 1987. Marvin Hagler versus Ray Leonard. We'll never forget these days in boxing life ever again. July 29th. Remember that date. Errol Spence fans, that man Bud Crawford put y'all niggas in the dirt. Them fellas put y'all in the dirt, and it's a wrap. Y'all ever seen that movie Casino? You ever seen the movie Casino, man? Yeah. Yeah, Casino. You ever seen the ending of the movie Casino? You seen how them fellas got put in the dirt and got buried alive? That's what happened to Errol Spence tonight. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm crying. B Marsh Boxing. Hit that thumbs up when y'all come in this chat. Tonight is Judgment Day, July 29th. West Coast motherfuckers, y'all behind us. We here on the East Coast time. It's in the AMs, man. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I mean, this is the AMs, and y'all motherfuckers gonna get this work because I heard all this shit for months. B March Boxing ain't no YouTube channel built on fanboy shit. Nah, my channel built on boxing. I'm not built on no fanboy shit. I don't support no one fighter. I support boxing. And Terrance Crawford, a man who I've known, is built for this. Yeah, you see what he did tonight. You see what he did tonight, right? Ninth round stoppage. Drops the man Spence in round two with a beautiful 1-2. Drops that bum ass nigga, puts him on his ass. Sit your bum ass down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Round seven. Yeah, you see what happened around round seven. Errol Spence fans, cry me a fucking river. Bum ass niggas. These bum ass niggas ain't never had a pops in their life. They pops is Derrick James and Errol Spence. Wannabes. I told y'all for my breakdown and prediction, man. Terrance Bud Crawford ain't no church boy. Big up the man Blood Boxing. He came up with that term for the man for the man Errol Spence church boy thing. Nah, he ain't no church boy. I used to like Errol Spence. I was a fan. I was watching him from the Olympics. He lost to a guy named Muhammad Rabi. Yeah, from Morocco. Y'all new ass niggas, y'all jumped on his dick way after the fact. Y'all came way after the Errol Spence and Kell Brook fight. I've been here since day one. Yeah. You seen what happened tonight, right? Hootie hoo! Hootie hoo! Who got put in the dirt tonight? Errol Spence was talking that nut ass shit, put him in the dirt tonight. Yo, man, I love boxing, man. And this was what we here for. Hey, man, be Marsh Boxing if I got time, right? I'm a busy man, getting that paper. I mean, that's what I do. Not now. Been doing that from the 90s since I was in my teens. If I got time, I might go troll all them Errol Spence channels that be sucking on the man Errol Spence did it. Yeah, I mean, their whole channel and their whole aura, their whole life being is built around Errol Spence. If it wasn't for Errol Spence, really and truly, they would have offed themselves. Yeah, I mean, with the revolver, hanged themselves, whatever. They would have done themselves. Errol Spence gave them a beacon of life. But tonight, Terrance Spence, the man, I'm sorry, Bud Crawford, the illest nigga from Nebraska, put him in the dirt. He put him in the dirt, man. He put him in the dirt. And them fellas, Bud Crawford, he had to do it because Errol Spence fans wasn't playing fair. You know what I mean? Just what the fight happened Saturday? Just Friday and Thursday, these bum ass niggas on YouTube still talking about who's the A side. Could you believe that shit? I don't gotta break down nothing. I don't gotta tell you who won any rounds in this fight. I don't have to do that. You seen the fight. That's why y'all here. I don't have to do that. You seen who got dropped tonight. You seen whose face looked like a bloody pump tonight. You seen whose face looked like a man stepped on a fucking orange and stomped on that motherfucker. You seen that shit tonight. I don't have to break down nothing. I don't have to do that. I don't. Tonight is Judgment Night, July 29th. Y'all niggas gonna remember that shit for life. What is Bond? Yeah. I love boxing. I love boxing, man. And this is the shit I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker, I predicted he's going to win 8 rounds to 4 comfortably. That's how comfortable I felt. Bob Crawford is way superior than Errol Spence. Yeah, I mean, but what happened tonight? He ain't even go the distance, man. He stopped this bum ass nigga in the 9th round. Yeah, yeah. Judgment Day, man. Judgment Day is tonight, July 29th. We on the 30th tonight. What time is it tonight? I'm doing this video at 2:56 in the AM. You think I'm about to sleep tonight? Man, this whole motherfucking week was like Christmas, you heard? We got Inoue versus Cool Boy Steph. Yeah, I mean, that was Christmas Eve. Tonight, we wrapped up all the presents and we opened them. And we ain't even got no fake Santa in the house. Because the man, Bud Crawford, is really the truth. Not that bum ass nigga with the dentures from Dallas, Texas, from DeSoto, wherever the fuck you from. Yeah. Like I said, man, I'm a busy man, you know what I mean? Not now, been busy. You know what I mean? If I got time, I should go troll all them bum ass channels on YouTube who who be riding Errol Spence Diddick. I don't have to break down nothing to y'all tonight. I don't. I do not have to do none of that. You see what happened tonight. 1-2, sit your ass down. Eat that right hook over the top. Man, it was so many knockdowns. It was looking like yo, what this shit yo. Dino, hey man. I told y'all in my breakdown and prediction, Bud Crawford got to treat this dude how Teofimo Lopez did Josh Taylor, right? Style on this bum ass nigga, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. This shit tonight look like Marco Antonio Barrera versus Hasim Hamed, but 20 times worse. It looked 20 times worse. It looked 20 times worse. Hit that motherfucking thumbs up. Don't come in this joint. Eavesdropping, man. Hit that thumbs up. B Marsh Boxing Live and Direct. I mean, yeah. Tonight was Judgment Night. I don't have to break down nothing. I don't gotta tell you who won what round. I don't have to do that. This is the first time I've been on YouTube for some years, and this is the first night I gotta come on YouTube, and I don't gotta tell y'all nothing that happened tonight. If you ain't see what happened tonight, that's on you. But one thing for sure, two things for certain: Errol Spence got put in the dirt tonight. But this dude talking about he want to do a rematch. Are you stupid? Are you fucking dumb? Next time they do a rematch, his ass gonna be riding in the EMS. Yeah, I mean, his ass gonna be in the EMS looking like Joey Gamachi out here, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, man. You know that man's playing with his life. You think that car accident was was meaner than what Bud Crawford did to him tonight? Boy, please. Boy, please. Bud Crawford, man, this tonight was fight was validation, and this was vindication for all the people who've been discrediting the man. You know, these bum ass niggas just as far as yesterday was talking about who's the A side. Are you serious? You saw who came in last? Yeah, 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 yeah. Tonight was one of the greatest nights I've witnessed in boxing, man. Really and truly, you know. Mm-mm-mm. This ain't no Felix Trinidad De La Hoya. This ain't even Floyd Mayweather versus them fellas Zab Judah. Nope. Mm-mm. Corey Spinks versus Zab Judah for undisputed welterweight was awesome. But Corey Spinks ain't on the man Zab Judah level. Yeah, I mean, excuse me. Judgment night tonight. Judgment night tonight, boy. That Dallas shit. The big up man like what's my man name, man? What's my man from Dallas name? Knocked out Milton McCoy in the second round or third round. What's his name, man? Fuck. How the fuck am I missing my man's name? The Lone Star Cobra, man. Donald Curry. Excuse me, man. Respect to Donald Curry. That's the baddest man from Dallas, not Errol Spence. You know, I've seen the man Donald Curry become undisputed at welterweight. Did I see Errol Spence do that? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. He ain't like that, man. You know, one thing I do know about Bud Crawford, he don't drink or smoke. Never has, never will. Maybe he might when he retired. He can if he want to. You know, when you're retired, right? You see, like when you're a boxer and you've sacrificed your life to a clean live lifestyle, eating good, making weight, drinking and smoking. But Crawford says he still gets sex even before the fight. He said he don't gotta get be on top of the brother going back shots, giving the gal bacas. He ain't have to do all that. He said if the gal on top of him just riding, you ain't using your legs. You know what I mean? I fucks with Bud. That was real talk. Real ill spill, you heard? You know what I mean? You check it. If the girl riding, you just stay on your back. Ooh. Hey, hey man, I don't want to go into Kama Sutra talk. You know what I mean? But one thing for sure, two things for certain, fellas who've been experienced with women, when the gal on top of you and she know what you're doing, that's when you know what the real tightness is about. And that's all I'm gonna say. But Bud Crawford said that, you know what I mean? But Bud Crawford lives a boxer's lifestyle. Bud Crawford was not talking about no money shit all throughout the buildup of this fight. Errol Spence was. Bud Crawford was talking about legacy. Yeah, I mean, when that man Errol Spence told the man Bud Crawford, "You should thank me for making this fight happen." That's all I needed to know. Not that that changed my mind or anything. I knew who was gonna win the fight. That means basically Bud Crawford. I'm sorry, Errol Spence is here for the big payday. But Errol Spence, I'm sorry, Bud Crawford was looking at this shit from a legacy perspective, and he got it done. Two weight classes, undisputed. And I definitely believe he can go up to 154 and he'll beat Charlo, even on his first go around at 154 pounds. He'll need no tune up. You know? Jamel Charlo is a lucky fighter. I believe Jamel Charlo is undisputed, right? But his skill set is decent. I'm not going to take nothing away from him, you know what I mean? But he's never fought a man like Arislandi Lara. I pick a man, and that guy, Arislandi Lara, is guy who was a perennial 154 pounder. I got Arislandi Lara beating Jamel Charlo 7 days out of the week and twice on Sundays. And anybody knows boxing knows that's what's really good. You know what I mean? But he never fought that guy. He never faced that type of style in boxing up until he faced maybe a guy like Tony Harrison in the first fight, which was a controversial decision. And I really had Charlo winning that fight. He handled his business in the second fight. Long story short, Bud Crawford beats his bum ass nigga too. Tonight ain't no breakdown prediction. Ain't none of that, man. Like I said, if I happen to find some time, I might go and troll those bum ass YouTube channels who rod the man Errol Spence would. You know? And these fellas would these and girls, right, right, these people wasn't really about that, really talking real true boxing. It was on some fanboy shit, like how I was a fanboy of G.I. Joe when I was 4 years old, when how I was a fanboy of He Man when I was 4 or 5 years old, and shit like Transformers. You know, I'll snap up out of that shit because tonight is Judgment Night, and Bud Crawford humiliated Errol Spence out of Dallas, Texas. The whole state of Texas takes a massive L. Yo, Jamel Charlo, did y'all see the fight tonight? Did y'all see Jamel Charlo ringside with his wife? His wife who whooped the shit out of the man Jamal Charlo's wife, or the wife he's trying to divorce. And dude, get the F away from that woman. Do yourself a favor, divorce. Even if you gotta lose some paper, keep your sanity because all that psychedelic shit talk ain't good for you. Yeah, I mean. But long story short, did y'all see Jamal, excuse me, the undisputed champ who's gonna fight the man Canoli in September? Did y'all see him ringside? Did you see how distraught he was? Did you see how he saw his stablemate get his ass handed to him? Did you see how he got his Errol Spence got demolished tonight? Man, I don't gotta do no breakdown. I don't gotta tell y'all shit about who won what rounds, what knockdowns. I don't gotta do none of that. That's what I'm not gonna do today. Like I said before, what I'm not gonna do. See, the thing is, see, y'all want me talking like Floyd Mayweather all of a sudden. Hey man, Judgment Night tonight. V-Marsh Boxing live and direct. Anybody who comes in this chat after I cut off this live, please hit that thumbs up for a real one. You know what I mean? One of them ones. You know what I mean? V-Marsh Boxing ain't about this fucking YouTuber shit to be here trying to get views, trying to build off one fighter. Nah. V-Marsh Boxing is an unbiased boxing channel. And some people say you can't be unbiased. Are you serious? Yo, who I've never seen none of these boxers put money in my pocket, right? None of them, right? If anything, I buy the pay per views. I do what I gotta do. I go to live event fights. I put money in their pockets. So what I'm gonna do, what I gotta do is respect all fighters worldwide, and I gotta let it be known there's levels to this. And Errol Spence is a C-class fighter, Arturo Gotti style. Hey yo, B Marsh Boxing, letting it be known right here live and direct. At the 147, Arturo Gotti gonna come bring his little ass up. A guy who started from 130, fighting guys like the Peterson, what's this guy's name? Patterson guy. You know what I mean? And he'll come up to 147 and he'll beat a guy like Errol Spence. Yeah. I gave a lot of respect to Errol Spence on my breakdown and prediction. I said this fight gonna go the distance and Bud Crawford's gonna win this fight 8 rounds to 4. But Crawford proved me wrong. Yeah. We live and direct, man. B Marsh had a beautiful night tonight. Enough respect to each and everybody coming through this chat. Hit the live, hit the thumbs up. But what I'm not gonna do is talk about what happened in the fight as far as giving y'all play by play what happened. Because anybody who came on this channel, y'all see what happened. What up, Boxing Learner? What's up with y'all, man? Boxing Learner, salute. Enough respect, always. Always. Boxing Learner, I got enough respect for my man. He says, congratulations to Terrance Bud Crawford. Hey, man, it's only right. It's only right. I knew Bob Crawford was going to win this fight from 2017 when he came up to 147 and beat Jeff Horn. Beat the shit out the man. You see the fellas. Errol Spence is a humiliation to his fans, his family, and his kids. Yeah, I said it. He let his kids see him look like that. Yeah, yeah. B Marsh Boxing said it. What did Mike Tyson say after that Holyfield fight after he bit both of his ears? He said his kids got to see him look like this. You saw his eye. He said the man Holyfield headbutted him. That was a little fake ass excuse for Tyson. I love Tyson. Really and truly, B Marsh Boxing, I love Tyson even more after boxing than I did even more as a fighter. And I was a big fan of Tyson as a fighter. But what he's done after boxing, I love Tyson. But he said these kids got to go home and look at him looking like this. Errol Spence, go home and let your little kids look at you the way you looking tonight because of Bud Crawford's fist. He didn't have to kick you. He didn't have to do the UFC shit, just a fist. That's why I love boxing. Boxing straight up and down, just a fist. Combo. Man to man combo. You heard? What a night. What a night of boxing, man. Yeah, I was a kid and I was there with my parents and a lot of people in my house for Tommy Hearns versus Marvin Hagler. And I was a kid, and I was rooting for the guy with the yellow trunks with the Jerry curl. I ain't like that bald headed dude with, he looked mean. He looked angry. I didn't like that guy. I like Tommy Hearns. I don't know why. I rooted for him. He got his ass knocked out. But don't you know today in 2023 and not now, for over 20, 30 years, Marvin Hagler is one of my favorite fighters. My two favorite fighters of all time is Pernell Whitaker and Marvin Hagler. I love Southpaws. What did my man Bud Crawford do tonight? Southpaw. He ain't even stay in this orthodox conventional stand. He came in Southpaw from round one and beat the shit out of this bum ass nigga Errol Spence. You know what I mean? My favorite fighters, I like the fellas like Pacquiao. I don't know why. I like that left hand, just how smooth it flows. But Errol Spence left hand is garbage. But left the man Bud Crawford is a right hander and he can switch to the man Errol Spence's southpaw and beat the shit out of him in the man Errol Spence's stance. What that tell y'all, man? There's levels to this, man. Bud Crawford, to me, this guy is in one of the greatest fighters of all time. Yeah, I mean, I could put him in the top 20 greatest fighters of all time. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. If the man Bud Crawford, I put him in even the top 10. If Bud Crawford could go to 154 and beat Jamel Charlo and become undisputed in his third weight class, shut the fuck up, each and everybody. He's top five of the greatest fighters of all time. Top five greatest fighters of all time. I mean, really and truly. And I'm here for it. I'm witnessing it. You know, I watched Floyd Mayweather's whole career from day one, from the Olympics. And I'm grateful to do that. I've watched Manny Pacquiao all his fights since he came to America. I watched Miguel Cotto in each and every fight. You know, I'm a boxing fan. I'm a boxing purist. You know, this is my shit. And tonight is the one of the reasons why boxing is the greatest sport in life. Greatest sport in life. I thought it would be a tough fight for the man Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford's skill set would definitely prevail. But not only did it prevail, he put the man Bud Crawford in the dirt, demolished him. He put him in the dirt. Yo, what's up? Who in the chat? Neutral Natural. What the deal, my G? He says, I hope people don't talk about Spence being weight drained, Mary. Boy, do not do that. Do not do that because y'all cocksuckers picked the man Errol Spence to win this fight. But most boxing experts picks Terrance Crawford to win this fight. I've always thought Terrance Crawford could win this fight. I talk with my man Chris Caban. Salute Chris Caban each and every day. Salute my G. One of the realest dudes out here on these YouTube boxing streets. We've always had Bud. We've always had Bud. Comfortably. And, you know, I'm a boxing fan. My favorite fighters are boxer punches. And what is Bud? What is Bud? I didn't even think the man Bud Crawford would stop the man. But what is Bud? 11th straight stoppage. A boxer puncher. You know, I like Tommy Hearns. I like Marvin Hagler. I mean, I like Pacquiao. I like Rigondeaux. I like Hector Camacho. I like a lot of great fighters. You know what I'm saying? I like Eric Morales. You know, I like Mark Too Sharp Johnson. I love Mark Too Sharp Johnson. I love a lot of great fighters. Styles make fights. And stylistically, Errol Spence was tailor made for the man Bud Crawford, man. He was tailor made, y'all. How many knockdowns we seen tonight? What was that? Four? At least four. Dropped him in round two, dropped him twice in round seven, demolished his bum ass in round nine. Don't gotta get into it. Now that's what y'all gonna get it. B Marsh Boxing Live and Direct, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, West Coast motherfuckers, y'all, where y'all at? It's 3:14 in the AMs. It's only 12:14 in the AMs on the West Coast. I remember when I went to a Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Donna fight out there in Vegas. The fight was over at 9:38 p.m. That shit was weird to me. I'm an East Coast dude, man. Middle East. That's what we call the Washington D.C. area. Middle East. I used to live in Boston. That's the Northeast. Yeah, I mean, that's what we used to call that's what we call the Middle East, Washington D.C. area. When we here in the East Coast, these fights be over at like 12:31 a.m. In the East on the West Coast, that shit was over at like 9:30. That shit was weird. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Go to my hotel room, take a fresh, that means a shower, and then what? Go out and party. That's what I had to do. It was weird. And I had to kill some time. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, somebody got put in the dirt tonight, and it wasn't the man from Omaha, Nebraska. But Crawford beat the shit out the man, Errol Spence, and it was a beautiful sight to behold. Beautiful sight. This is Judgment Day. I told y'all, man, y'all niggas ain't never gonna forget this night tonight, July 29th, 2023. Yeah. Ah, B Marsh Boxing. Hit that thumbs up when y'all come in the chat. Y'all see what happened? Hey, I can get into the boxing shit. Okay, while we here, right? 30 minutes in, while we here, right? B Marsh Boxing, let me talk to you about this boxing shit. But Crawford was too quick for the man Errol Spence. I mean, he was in the southpaw stance. But Crawford was catching him with all kinds of punches. And really and truly, I haven't checked the punch stats, right? But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Errol Spence was barely catching Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford was blocking everything. He had his hands high, kept his hands tight like a telephone, blocked each and every punch. You know what I mean? Errol Spence was out of his depth tonight. You know what I mean? It was a damn shame that an undisputed fight that we've awaited for a long time ended in a massacre, a bloodbath, literally a bloodbath. See that Spence face? Didn't it look like a cheese pizza? Didn't it look like a cheese pizza with a lots of mozzarella and some Roman tomatoes on it? B Marsh Boxer, hit that thumbs up, man. Ain't nothing but facts speaking on this channel. You know what I mean? I'm not a fanboy of nobody. You know who I'm a fanboy of? My kids. That's who I'm a fanboy of. Ain't nobody a champion nobody like I do my kids. You know what I mean? But do I champion boxing fighters? I champion Bud Crawford. I champion Bud Crawford, not now. Since the first time I seen him on my television screen. As a late minute replacement fighting a man like Brett Breeders Prescott. I beat the shit out this guy. Then I seen him fight this guy named Sanabria. Beat the shit out this guy. And it was on and popping from there. Some of y'all might be listening to this YouTube channel. Some of y'all might be new to boxing. Might have started watching boxing 5 years ago, 5 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, whatever the case may be. But B Marsh Boxing, I've been here since I've known Spence before he was a professional from the amateurs. I told you lost to Muhammad Rabi. I ain't gotta look at no motherfucking box rank. I watched that fight live and direct way before I had a YouTube channel. Judgment Day, hit that thumbs up. If you like Judgment Day, hit that thumbs up on this YouTube channel. And if you're upset that Errol Spence lost, and you're upset that B Marsh Boxing talking the truth, hit that thumbs down too. Don't give a fuck to me. At least it's motherfucking what you call it? What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's interaction, right? You're having interaction. You don't like what I'm saying because the truth hurts. B Marsh Boxing, let it be known. The truth tonight is Errol Spence got put in the dirt. This motherfucker face looked like a cheese pizza from the third round. It was easy work. Errol Spence I'm sorry, Bud Crawford has a chance to be greater than people like Floyd Mayweather. Last time I checked, I've never seen Floyd Mayweather be undisputed in any weight class. I'm a big fan of Mayweather. He's a throwback fighter. I'll never take nothing away from him. Great fighter. Do I ever think Floyd Mayweather is TBE? I've never, ever thought that in my life. I actually think there's guys I've never even seen fight personally in my life. I've only seen old videos of him. I think of greater fighters than Floyd Mayweather, but that's neither here nor there. I love Floyd Mayweather. I love the man Bud Crawford, and tonight Bud Crawford made history, and he has a chance to surpass guys like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? As far as boxing greatness, this would be Floyd Mayweather, Terrance Crawford's fourth weight class. I'm sorry, third weight class. He's a three-weight champion. But if he has an opportunity to go to a fifth weight class champ and beat the man Jamel Charlo, and he will. Don't get it twisted, never in your life. He's gonna beat him. All them big punches the man Bud Crawford got caught with. I'm sorry, Errol Spence got caught with. Jamel Charlo is a lesser fighter than Errol Spence. He's gonna get demolished. You know what I mean? Really and truly. But one time for the man Bud Crawford, it was a beautiful night of boxing. Bud Crawford displayed everything and anything you want to see in a great boxer, and this ain't the first time he's done it. He stopped Errol Bum Ass Spence in the ninth round. He didn't even go 10 rounds. Could you believe that shit? Could you believe that shit? Wow. Ponder. Errol Spence fans, ponder. Think about what y'all seen tonight. The disrespect Errol Spence that Bud Crawford got all these years shows a lot of a lot of low intellect, and there's a lot of people out here who do not only respect themselves, they don't respect the fighters that go in the ring and put in blood, sweat, and tears. Now, when I call Errol Spence a bum ass fighter, which he was tonight, wasn't he? He was tonight, but he's a good fighter. But there's a reason he prolonged the inevitable. There's a reason they prolonged the inevitable. Ass whooping for the decades, for the future, for life. Errol Spence ain't no coming back from this, Mo. B Marsh Boxing, live and direct, letting it be known, is Judgment Day. And I'm so grateful that Terrance Crawford did what I thought he was supposed to do. But not only did he do what I thought he was supposed to do, he did it even better. 20 times better than I even imagined. Probably even more than nope. Let me not go there because Bob Crawford probably thought he could whoop his ass and knock his ass out in the third round or first round. Got him out of there in the ninth round. Errol Spence, you ain't shit, my boy. What you need to do is join Bomac and learn Terrence. You need to join Bomac. Go to Omaha, Nebraska. Sell all your properties in Texas. Relocate to Omaha, Nebraska. Humble yourself and take some tutelage from your masters. Yeah, I'm going there tonight, y'all. Take some tutelage from your masters, Terrence Crawford and Bomac. And also, bring the man Derek James along with you. You heard? Bring him along with you. Take a trip to Omaha, Nebraska, so y'all can learn a little something. You know what I mean? Learn something about this boxing game. But Crawford and Bomac are going to teach Derek James and Errol Spence everything they need to know about boxing. Otherwise, Errol Spence, let's get into it. Is he a Hall of Famer as we speaking as of right now? Let's talk about it. He has three straps. That's what he has, right? Campaigned in one weight class, right? Yeah. First strap he got versus Kell Brook. I think he stopped him in the 10th or 11th round. Can't remember. I watched the fight live. It was an afternoon fight for us here on the East Coast, United States, USA, Eastern Standard Time.
It was about a 5 p.m. fight. I remember watching the fight live. He stopped him maybe in the 11th round. I think it was the 11th round. Going to the 11th round, it was a close fight. Very close fight. But I'm sorry, Errol Spence was not dominating the fight all through round. I believe going into the 10th round, I had it 6 rounds to 4 in favor of the man, Errol Spence. And he did what he had to do at the 11th round. Wonderful. He got a belt. I ain't taking nothing away from him at all. Not in this video, not in any fight. The second strap he got, apart from that IBF strap he got from Kell Brook, he got himself a WBC in the unification versus Sean Porter. I thought he won that round fight 7 rounds to 5, and the knockdown was major. And I thought he won that fight not comfortably. He went through hell and back, but he won that fight clearly, 7 rounds to 5. Great. Sean Porter is a good fighter, two-time welterweight champion. Is he a Hall of Famer? Time will tell. Then the last fight he beat Ugas, and Ugas had a WBA belt, and Ugas beat a 42-year-old Manny Pacquiao. I don't think I need to say anything else besides Manny Pacquiao is 42 years old. That's all I gotta say. I don't gotta talk about how Ugas got that fight because the man Errol Spence had a fucked up retina and BATC. I don't gotta talk about that. Ugas beat a 42-year-old soundly. He beat an old man, Manny Pacquiao, 42 years old. Now, if Manny Pacquiao was in his prime at his best, do I think Ugas beats him? No. But big up to Ugas. He got credit. He beat one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he got him on his resume. Cool. But Crawford washes all them fighters. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. I seen Pacquiao duck Terrance Crawford and jump over to the PBC, play it a little safer, and beat bum ass niggas like Adrian Broner. Keith Thurman gave him a damn good fight, but the problem with him was he got dropped in the second round, and that was the difference on my card. I think I had that fight 6 rounds apiece. And I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I'm not gonna fucking lie to myself and my audience here on YouTube. It was 6 rounds apiece. But the knockdown in round two was the difference. And that was the most Manny Pacquiao has ever been hit in any fight of his career. People laugh at Keith Thurman. Oh, you bum ass nigga, you lost to a 41-year-old Pacquiao. Pacquiao made a record for being the oldest man to ever win a welterweight champion at the age of 41, etc. Thurman should have won that fight. He didn't. He got dropped in round two, and that was the difference on my card. And really and truly, I don't got to cheat for nobody. I don't got no biased scorecards. If Pacquiao ain't dropped that man, it would have been a draw on my card. Might have been a draw on the judge's card, and Thurman would have probably retained his strap, but he didn't. He lost. Pacquiao had never been hit like that in his career, but he won a title, and that was a great dub, regardless if he went through hell and back. And it was only one round, like in the second half of the fight, which saved Pacquiao. That big body shot that had Keith Urban running around the ring like a chicken with his head cut off, that saved Pacquiao to win that fight. Regardless of the fact, fuck all that. Thurman ducked Bud. Spence was ducking Bud for all these years, but he had no choice. What was the first video I made on my YouTube boxing channel when this fight got announced? Thurman versus, I'm sorry, Spence versus Bud. What was the first video I made? What was the title? Did Spence really have any choice? He has three straps. Bud has one. What the fuck else is there to do in boxing? People gave him praise. Gave him praise for winning, for making the fight happen. He had no choice. If he fought the man Keith Thurman, we would have ridiculed him for life. He had to fight Bud, a fight he was avoiding his whole life since he came out of his mama's womb, because he knew what the fuck would happen. And tonight he got that work. that thumbs up. Don't come in this joint eavesdropping on some real nigga shit. Don't come in this joint eavesdropping. Don't do that. Be Marsh Boxing, the realest, livest channel on this boxing YouTube streets. Y'all motherfuckers lucky I have a life and I get money outside of YouTube. Where I need to get back into doing YouTube boxing videos often, but what y'all wanted me to do for 4 or 5 years. Keep talking about Bud Crawford and Errol Spence's resume. I ain't have to do that. I got better things to do in my life. And a check ain't worth it from YouTube. I got better things to do in my life. I'd rather lay up with a lady, my lady, rather than keep making them type of nut ass videos. Just I told y'all, man, just as far as yesterday, bum ass YouTube channels was talking about who's the A side, and Errol Spence is the one who made this fight happen. Get the fuck out of here, man. I hate y'all, man. Well, maybe shit tonight. You March boxing. I was drinking some yak tonight. I don't gotta tell y'all what else I was doing. I don't gotta tell you who was sitting on my lap. Well, maybe shit tonight. The realest nigga from Nebraska, Bud Crawford, got it done tonight. It ain't Warren Buffett no more. Bud Crawford, the illest nigga out of America. Fuck what you heard. The realest dude out of these streets. I told y'all on my breakdown and prediction channel. Bud been boxing since a kid. Errol Spence started boxing because his pops took him to the boxing gym as a teenager. He was playing football, just like Sean Porter. Enough respect to both of them fighters. They achieved millions of dollars, world championship status, etc. But Crawford, the money comes when when you love what you're doing as a profession. You ain't doing it for the money no more. You're doing it for the love, and the paper just comes. It comes in your sleep, and that's what Bud Crawford did tonight. Who was talking about money throughout this whole build-up? L bum ass Spence. Who was talking about legacy? Terrance Bud the Truth fucking Crawford. My man. Hey man. I love boxing. And I love when my eyes don't deceive me. I mean, I'm here with that thumbs up. Because once I cut off this live stream, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. What about the Errol Spence fans? They ain't gonna sleep. They ain't gonna sleep well for the rest of 2024 till they find another a dude to latch on and jump on their Bozak. That's what's gonna happen. It used to be Deontay Wilder, right? And I like Wilder. I'm here in USA. The heavyweight scene ain't shit since Wilder lost that world title. I watched this fight with how many people? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. At least 6 or 7 people. And we talked about the heavyweight scene in boxing. It ain't shit. Americans don't give a fuck. I'm a boxing fan. I didn't miss no Klitschko fights. I'm not missing no Usyk fights. But Americans don't give a fuck if there's no American heavyweight pick in holding the strap. Wilder was the last. And in 2020, it ain't been the same. But guess who's gonna restore that feeling? Nobody, none other than the illest nigga out of Nebraska, the baddest MF out of America, United States of America. Bud Crawford, salute to you, my boy. Salute to you, my G. Salute to Errol Spence for being a man, for taking the ass whooping like a man. You took it like a man. You didn't cry like a bitch. You got your ass handed to you and delivered to you. Next day shipping, UPS style. You asked for a rematch, but I think
You're delusional. But I wouldn't mind a rematch. But Crawford make you a couple more $8 million, or I'm sorry, not $8 million, 8 figures. Make you some more money. And listen, this is boxing, right? This is not what we want to see, right? But if Bud Crawford get a hold of that man Errol Spence in the second fight, do not be surprised when Errol Spence is retired and out of boxing. Man out here looking like Wilfred Benitez, a great fighter. But the reality is, you can look him up on YouTube or whatever you want to do. Wilfred Benitez, a great fighter. Errol Spence gonna end up like that if he fight Bud Crawford in a rematch. I welcome the rematch if Errol Spence wants that smoke, but it's gonna end up like Wilder. It's gonna end up like Wilder Fury 2. It's gonna end up like Wilder Fury 3. Bad. Oh shit, y'all motherfuckers in the chat. I ain't even see all these chats. Let me read these joints one time. My man Boxing Learner, I think I read your joints. Okay. Neutral Natural says, I hope people don't talk about Best B. Okay, I think I read that. Mike 104 says, Omaha, Peyton Manning, you already know. Hey yo, Mike 104, I'm a Patriots fan. You know that. Peyton Manning was a big rival. We beat the better of him. We got more Super Bowls than he ever got. Tom Brady's a greater quarterback than him. Tom Brady was not picked number one overall like the man. Omaha, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning has a mediocre playoff record. But in hindsight, when it's all said and done, he is a top five quarterback of all time, and he's an all-time great. But he ain't fucking with my quarterback. 7 Super Bowls, 6 with my team. And I'm originally a 49ers fan. I'm originally a 49ers fan from the Bay Area. Shout out to all my peoples out there in the Bay Area. San Pablo. That's where I really grew up at as a little kid before I moved to Boston. You know what I mean? Big up all my peoples in Berkeley, Albany, Richmond, East Bay, Oakland, East Oakland. You know all that. Big up my man Mike 104. I know you out there in the Bay Area. Salute to you, my G. Always, forever. Salute. Mike 104 says, shout out Bud Crawford. You already know. Mike 104 says Spence has the Crimson mask on. Mike 104, you my guy. You always be saying some live shit on this YouTube shit. You ain't never lied, man. Dude, fuck this face up, man. Man, his face look like Vitaly Klitschko versus Lennox Lewis. It was bad. It was bad. Oh my gosh. Buck Crawford is a great fighter, man. And we're here to witness it. We're here to witness it. It ain't like right like LeBron James is a bum ass nigga, right? So I've watched his whole career. I didn't watch Michael Jordan's whole career. I wasn't born in '84 and shit like that. You know, I got to watch Mike when he was fucking with Magic Johnson '91 and shit. So I didn't see his whole career, but what I saw, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. You know, man like LeBron been in the league 20 years and he's mad overrated, just like Errol Spence. Let me get back to the chat. Who the fuck else in the chat? Where y'all at, man? Mike 104 says, from that performance, it's clear that Bud was in another stratosphere, let alone another league. He would have beat any version of Spence. Absolutely. Spence is lucky he prolonged this fight to 2023 because it might have happened after Bud got beat Jeff Horn. He would have slept his ass. Like how Marquez slept Pacquiao. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. No hyperbole, no conjecture. He would have slept his bum ass. Okay, back to the chat.
Mike 104 says critical look, Errol Spence. That's gonna happen sooner than later. Absolutely, especially when it retires. In Sheffield. Mike 104 says Porter did better against Crawford than Spence. Real talk. Nah, I think Porter did better versus. I just watched the fight. Tonight is Saturday. On Friday, I didn't watch no fight. Thursday and Wednesday night, before I went to sleep, I first watched Bud versus Porter, the first fight, their one and only fight, and then I watched the next night before I went to sleep. I watched what you call it, Spence versus Porter, and Spence went through. He won the fight clearly to me, but he faced more adversity in that fight than Bud Crawford did. I mean, Bud Crawford put this dude on his ass twice. I mean, so I definitely I know Bud Crawford handled Spence easier. I'm sorry, Porter easier than Porter versus Spence. This is the longest. This is the longest. What you call it? Post fight I've ever done in my life. But I don't give a fuck. Tonight is Judgment Night. Judgment Day, July 29th. Who got put in the dirt? That bum ass nigga with no teeth who can't even eat a steak. He gonna have to drink juice, meat juice. That's the only way. Them fellas go to what's that chain of steak restaurants? They got one here in Bethesda, Maryland. What the fuck is that name? Morton's? Is it Morton's? He gonna have to eat his steak through a straw because he ain't got no teeth. And Ugas fucking should have beat his ass to. Let me get back to the chat, man. Mike 104 says Porter. Okay, I think I read that. Mike 104 says they're gonna jump ship to Boots. Mike 104, you ain't never lie. They're gonna jump ship to Boots, just like Wilder's fire is low, right? You know, Wilder's fire ain't like what it used to be, right? They're abandoned ship. They jump ship, right? They're gonna jump ship to Jerome Ennis. You ain't never lie. There's always gonna be somebody to say these bum ass fanboys up. You ain't never lie, Mike 104. That's why you my dude. You always be speaking some real shit. Real shit, man. Real, real talk. Mike 104 says, just win, baby. It was a fumble. It was a fumble for guess. I don't know. I don't know what that one means. I don't know. Mike 104 says, keep it 1,000. It was a fumble. What we talking about? Some football? You might have to remind me if you still in the chat. It sounds like some football shit. Mike 104 says, yeah, Porter did better than Spence, is what I'm saying. Spence was an easier win for Bud. Absolutely. It was definitely an easier win. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But hey, man, we witnessed greatness. Hey, how many times has Bud Crawford been undisputed? 2 times. And how many different weight classes? 2 weight classes. Who's ever done that before? Nobody. Nobody. In the full belt weight era. You know, that's what we're talking about from the full belt weight era. I'm sure there's guys who've been undisputed 2 times, maybe twice in 2 different weight classes. You know what I mean? Like Holyfield. Holyfield was undisputed at cruiserweight, and he was undisputed at heavyweight. You know, Emil Griffin, I'm sure, was probably undisputed. Might have been undisputed in 2 weight classes. You know, but hey, man, here we are, man. We march boxing. Y'all West Coast fellas, y'all still. It's like 12:43. It's 3:43 here in the AMs, and I'm not even sleep yet. I'm not sleepy yet. You know, it's a holiday. It's a holiday. Every day is a holiday. Another motherfucking dollar day. Every day is a holiday. Another hustle dollar day. Hey, that's what we doing tonight, man. Celebrating greatness. Errol Spence is not great. He's a good fighter. There's levels to this. And Errol Spence, you're a bum ass dude, man. Not because you're a bum ass dude overall in your life, because Terrance Crawford treated you like a bum ass dude, like Raggedy Ann. And I think I'm done tonight. Be March Boxing, salute to everybody in the chat. Hit the thumbs up. The longest post fight I've ever done in my life. But hey, if you know Be March Boxing channel, I'm not the biggest. Look, I love all levels of boxing, right? But I do know myself. And I kind of more favor guys who are more close to the my weight class in boxing. Call me biased, you may. I don't know why. I love heavyweight boxing at its finest. I love cruiserweight and light heavyweight and super middleweight and junior middleweight and middleweight boxing at its finest. But my all-time favorite fighters would be there at like 130, 140, and might max out at 147, 126, 122. These are my kind of favorite fighters. That's what makes the world go round. Your favorite fighters, they're my favorite fighters. What you like is not what I like, and what I like is not what you like. Time will tell. As Spence said, why would I fight you when I could go the easy route? Because July 29th, he met his maker. He must box league thought to come somebody.